financial service industry to treat us. And I don't know the answer. I think it has to be a catastrophe. But what's the tipping point and what's going to stop it? Unfortunately, I think a prime broker or a major bank has to go down, and it has to be massive monies. This is fraud on a massive scale, and it's directed just so the top people can get wealthy.
Those are getting decimated in part from work from home. But this is an irresponsible, reckless bank. But let's be clear. The American public must know. Every account in this country is insured to $250,000. Every single account. This was not about bailing out small accounts, regular Americans. The mean bank account in this country is $41,000. You want to go by, so if you look at, for instance, the average bank account for someone without a high school diploma, $9,000 bucks. But bachelor's degree, $79,000 bucks. This is another bailout of the elites. This is a bailout of Silicon Valley, the same Silicon Valley that just brought us Sam Bankman-Fried. The Silicon Valley that for 20 years grew companies privately to exorbitant valuations, outrageous valuations, and then foisted them on the public at even higher valuations. They have made so much money. I mean, only the Saudi Arabian princes can deal with the amount of money that they've made. Who do you think bids against each other for the world's biggest yacht? Who bought the Maltese Falcon? I mean, this is what I'm talking about.
Silicon Valley exposure as well. Do you believe this is on the banks themselves, or is this on the regulators that were intended to prevent another catastrophe in 2000?
I think there's a lot of, I don't think there's one single entity. Listen, I think the Federal Reserve deserves some credit. They wanted to break something, or they broke something. And I don't think
because interest rates have gone
right. Because again,
up 5 points in what, a year's time?
Because these assets, these bonds, these long duration bonds, because the bond market took such a hit last year. It's so interesting because when you talk in Wall Street or in the investing world, when they say the term risk-free, they mean buying bonds. Yeah. You always hear that. Risk-free. Well, obviously there was some risk here because this was a major part of the dominoes. We can go further back. You know what? If there wasn't all this free money, I go back to the free money. If all this free money didn't cascade into this economy and spark this inflation crisis that has forced Jay Powell to come to the rescue, so to speak, we wouldn't be in this position in the first place. These are all the consequences of things like that. And when you hear President Biden brag about these things, yeah, the sugar high is wearing off, and this is the ugly stuff that's left of that.
Is there more ugly to come?
There could be.